Hi Capricorn, this is a timeless reading. I'm going to do a batch of timeless readings for you guys while I'm in between moves. So this is a timeless reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's a general reading. So whenever you come across this video, that's when it should resonate for you and give you the most guidance. So timeless guidance for Capricorn. Please guide Capricorn when they most need it. Guidance for Capricorn. For your past, we have playfulness, so you might have been feeling really fiery, enthusiastic, playful with life. You might have, for some reason, I'm thinking of some of you might have been like watching a lot of comedies while taking life more lighthearted, being more lighthearted and playful. And then in your current situation, we have like the Six of Pentacles kind of energy. This is the Six of Rainbows, and this is compromise. But in the Osho Zen Tarot, it's basically warning against compromising your own truth. If you're coming to an agreement with someone that you have conflict with, as pictured in this deck, if you're coming to a compromise with someone that you are having issues with, try not to compromise your own truth and yourself. Don't compromise yourself in any way, because then it won't be a compromise anymore. There will be bitterness in that situation, and really, what was the agreement for? So it's basically like, you know, give but don't give yourself away kind of thing. Like, you know, maintaining boundaries and honoring yourself, but still giving through compassion and understanding. And then in the future, we have the Lovers. So you might have, in your future have a newfound passion and love for something or someone. Someone from your past might be coming up, or some of you might be meeting someone really new. But in general, it's like a really harmonious, balanced type of flirty, fun thing. So this could be with like a new passion, new job, new whatever. So it just depends on your situation. And we're going to move on to your main spread for this timeless reading, Capricorn. And I'll clarify all of this with the Rider-Waite deck after I'm done. Timeless reading for Capricorn. We got a flipper. We've got the Nine of Swords in reverse, so you might be coming out of a like a dark state, coming out of a feeling like there's impending doom or panic or whatever. You're coming out of that and feeling a lot lighter. Timeless reading for Capricorn, please. For your current situation, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, for both of your current situations, we have the Six of Pentacles like energy, but in reverse. So it's like, don't give too much. Maintain boundaries. Don't jeopardize yourself. Basically, don't jeopardize yourself. You might be giving yourself too much into a situation that might not reciprocate. So let's see. We'll see when we clarify. In your recent past, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So this, you might have been dealing with some, while you're like playfully skipping through life, possibly, you know, there was someone possibly a little bit bitter, insecure, and like petulant. But, you know, this can also be you. Just remember that the energies are transferable, so keep that in mind. For your abilities, coming up here, we have the Six of Cups. So, you know, you might have, why is my light dying? This light, I'm sorry. So, and for your abilities, we have the Six of Cups. So you might be maneuvering, you know, old past patterns, trauma. Again, this might mean you're having someone from the past come up, and you might be like shedding old trauma, shedding old patterns and old conditioning and stuff to embrace this new love. Or it could, you know, it doesn't have to be someone from the past. You could be shedding all of that and it be someone in the like someone new. So for your love, passions, and interests, this coming up here, we have Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So it's kind of like you might be dealing with overly controlling mother, or it doesn't have to be a mother. It's like someone with just like kind of like a controlling feminine energy, but it doesn't have to be a woman. Someone that might be a little bit materialistic and off balance emotionally and controlling, possibly, you know, I already said controlling. But for your outcome, we have the Death in reverse. So you will see. Sometimes that means resisting change or coming out of change, but we'll see. I don't want to say too much without knowing the context. So, and now I see the Tower card, and I did pre-shuffle these, by the way, for you, Capricorn. So, timeless reading. Can I clarify the Knight of Swords in the recent past for Capricorn? Knight of Swords. There we go. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you might have been coming out of something karmic, something that had to run its course and do its cycles, you know, something, someone or something you're coming out of. You might be coming out of a phase of like insecurity and immaturity, or you might be coming out of a phase where you were dealing with someone with that kind of energy. The Emperor, again with that controlling energy, but you are an earth sign and you are Capricorn, so it might have been you being a little bit, you might have been dealing with someone controlling, or you were controlling, but this was a situation that had to run its course, because you can't really always control fate. And, you know, I think you're starting to accept that with this playfulness card. Playfulness. Capricorn. Queen of Pentacles again. So you might be shedding old patterns where you're you're trying to control too much, like, you know, control your income, your outcomes, everything like that. You're possibly controlling in relationships, but mostly you're just like always trying to control outcomes, because we have the Emperor, the Queen of Pentacles, and then we have the, wow, okay, these are just coming up, so on the bottom of the deck. So here you're just trying to like control yourself so that you can achieve this overflow of love, balance, success, and everything like that. You're trying to really, really control this outcome. Get to the Ten of Cups. You're trying to get to your fulfillment, your wish fulfillment. You're trying to find that overflowing love and obviously success and in the material world. But now I feel like you're dropping that, because this is in your recent past, and the Wheel of Fortune came up, and with the playfulness card, it's either telling you to be more playful, yeah, with the Page of Cups. It's like a battle between the Knight of Swords, the Page of Cups, this immature energy, and between the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. And then we have of course, the Page of Fire here. So it's like a war between your young self and your old self. Like, I have to control this, I have to look like I'm controlled and all of this stuff. But then it's like the playfulness, like, oh, let me enjoy life too. Yeah, you're having like a split decision here. It's a war between your young self and your old self, and in general you're just trying to manifest for yourself. But the magician can be like you're trying to manipulate your outcomes. You're trying to manipulate possibly your relationships to protect your heart, for some of you. So let's see. Six of Pentacles in reverse. So, not like that, not like that. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. That's a lot. I don't know if I can do that. Let me try again. It was like this one, the Hermit. But we do have the Eight of Wands here. So I feel like you're shedding this, right now in this moment, you're shedding this unnecessary need to give so much and control so much and compromise, because you know you're starting to realize that you're compromising yourself by controlling. Yeah, you're starting, I feel like you're starting to nurture yourself emotionally, show yourself more compassion and patience, and open up emotionally to others, because, you know, I'm an earth sign too. Sometimes we have a hard time opening up physically. We're sensual, but like, you know, emotions are they're hard for everybody, let's be honest. So I feel like you're starting to allow yourself to feel more and control less. Compromise, please. Okay, I like that. We have the Two of Wands for compromise, this one. So you're over giving, you're giving too much, you're controlling too much, you're giving yourself, and it's holding you back. You're compromising your future. It's holding you back from, you know, the world is open to you, but I feel like when you have control over so much, then the cups can't pour in. You know, when you have so much control, the cups can't pour in, and the life can't, well, the new life can't bloom, or whatever, you know. The new life can't grow if you're controlling your cup, you know. I don't know, it's hard to describe, and all hell's breaking loose over here, so I'm trying to maintain my composure, but I want to control everything, right? Okay, one more for compromise. Six of Pentacles, or Six of Rainbows. Aha. Three of Cups. So yeah, I feel like you're either feeling really like you have a reason to celebrate, you're gathering with others because you're coming out of a situation where you were like kind of like hermited up. The Hermit hasn't came out, but it did fly out when all of those cards came out, and I couldn't handle it. But yeah, it's like you were like hermited up, trying to control everything and plan and manipulate your outcomes and everything like that. And it was like a battle between I want to play and I want to control. And so eventually, coming in fast, you have this like realization coming in that makes you feel like I can just free myself and play with my friends. Free myself up, play with my friends, and, you know, control less, and then the blessings can really actually flow in because my hands are free. Six of Cups for Capricorn. Six of Cups, please. Yeah. We have the Nine of Cups and the to clarify, the Six of Cups. So you're coming out of a situation where you have like, because the Six of Cups is like that nostalgia or like old childhood baggage. So emotions and stuff, like old patterns and old habits, old programming. So you're letting go of your old programming, your old emotional baggage, and like gaining a new stable independence within yourself. Just try not to leave yourself closed off. Like, don't try to, if you're feeling emotionally upset, don't like try to pretend that you're okay. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay to ask for help. But again, with this, I feel like the main thing going on here is that you're moving on from like this feeling like you're helpless and you have to control this childlike mentality where you're helpless and you have to control the outcomes and everything to protect yourself, and you're moving into this situation where you're like, oh well, whatever comes, I can handle it anyways. But again, it is okay to not be okay. Capricorn. Six of Pentacles again. So we have the Six of Pentacles out here 3 times. 3 decks, 3 times. So with this, it's like now it's time to give to yourself. Now it's time to give compassion to yourself, balance to yourself, and balance does not only mean earth energy. Balance can mean, you know, water, because we have so much water here, and it's here to clarify. The Six of Cups, the Nine of Cups is a pentacle. So it's like, remember, your emotions is part of balance. Your actions, your wands, you know, utilize all your resources. If you're really into manifesting and controlling, sometimes that means using everything, not just that earth energy. And Capricorns are very earthy. They're very earthy. Like Taurus is earthy, Virgo is earthy, but Capricorn, you guys are in it. Queen of Pentacles in reverse for the love, passions, and interests, please. Thank you. So that cup, this card really wanted to come out. It came out with the Hermit on the floor earlier, but I couldn't. So like with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, for your love, passions, and interests, I just don't think it's time to go into anything right now. I feel like you're in mourning over all the stuff that I feel like you poured your blood, sweat, and tears into so much that didn't really reciprocate, that didn't really play out as you wanted it to. It didn't happen as you had thought, and you're feeling like a lack of resourcefulness possibly in the so you're feeling heartbreak. So I don't think it's time to start something in that arena, possibly. You know, I feel like maybe heal a bit and nurture yourself. Remember your cups, remember your wands, remember your you know, your swords. Cut through people's bullshit, their lies. Cut through your own ego's lies. One more for love, passions, and interests, please. Whoa, 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 ha. Yep. So the Devil and the Nine of Pentacles popped out, flew out. It's time to release yourself from old patterns, from old toxic patterns